Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? How we y'all feeling a little good? Get a little stretch, get the little kinks out. Some of us been working all day, at the job, working hard. Y'all go ahead and get a little stretch in. Y'all get a little stretch in, get your fingers ready, because you're gonna be writing today. Okay? Understand me? You guys are going to be writing today. Not because I'm gonna be speaking, it's because we have three, not one, not two, but three amazing individuals on this call that are smarter than me, more aware than myself, and are experts in the field of taxes. Now, why is this call important today? Well, first of all, because you're here. The call is important because you're here. Another reason why it's important is because everybody files taxes. Don't we agree? I think everybody files taxes. The one thing about taxes is non-discriminatory. You can't run from them. They're here. They are a part of our life. They operate every single day. But what the kink is, a lot of us just file taxes to file taxes, and then we let it just be that. While there's decisions being made with the IRS, the federal government, our state legislatures that we now are conscious of, Ms. Bree Johnson, Mr. Justin Robinson, and Ms. Kay Cobb have dedicated themselves to not just be individuals to accept the realities of what we live in, but they position themselves to, one, get educated, provide, teach, and help others maximize the returns in our lives. Drop a one if you understand where I'm coming from. And drop a one if you've already filed your taxes this year and have felt a little bit of this impact of how can I maximize return? How can I get the routes and the benefits? Or I'm gonna be transparent. When I'm on social media and I'm seeing these big social media gurus and they're talking about funding and tax write-offs, and you can write this off and get your car this way. And I'm sitting there going, but you're not telling me how to do that. You're saying it's cool, but you're not actually guiding me through the steps on how the paperwork goes. What do I need to do to track my funds? So that's when I partnered with TAXXWIZZ myself, not only to maximize my returns, but I wanted to get educated. I wanted to not just aimlessly go around life paying taxes and wondering, well, why do I have to pay these things? Why do I have to do these things? And the moment you ask yourself why you do certain things, God is going to position you with people, places, and things that will provide you the answer that you're asking for up here in your head. So that's why I'm honored to be on this call with not only with Ms. Bree Johnson, Mr. Justin Robinson, and Kay Cobb. Can we please show some love in the chat for these three individuals spending their time to not only be on here, but to be able to educate us on what we should be looking out for, what we should be aware of. I'm going to see if I can actually pin all of you guys together in this panel so they can see y'all beautiful faces. Because all three of y'all, I just want to give you gratitude today for just being here. We barely even know each other, but the fact that you trust me to be able to put you guys in a position where you get to meet new people, see new faces, be able to help others, I am truly honored and blessed. So Justin, Bree, and Kay, thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. I don't want to waste more time. So for today, how this is going to flow, I have some questions here written. I did some research on Quora.com. Quora.com, for you guys don't know, is a great resource for where people ask questions to the general public about everything and anything. So when you're done with the call, go to Quora, type in taxes, and you're going to see a plethora of questions that people have. So I went on the website myself, looked about 5 of the top questions that people ask, but I would also love to open the floor up for you three to speak on your own experiences and also the room to ask you as professionals questions that they may be having, whether it's for their homes, whether it's for personal, their businesses. So I want to get this thing rolling with the first question, and I'm going to aim this to you at you, Miss Bree. First of all, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Bree? You doing good?
Absolutely, my brother. We are locked in, loaded, ready to roll. Yeah, whatever you need from us, man. We here to answer every single question you guys have. We're here to just provide any information that you guys need. Me and J Rob are co-founders of TAXXWIZZ, and we love to come onto these calls and just give y'all the truth, give y'all the raw, real truth about tax season, about what that looks like. Now that we are a tax software company, providing a solution to tax professionals and accountants all over the world. We are an IRS approved tax company, one of 15 in the United States of America, the only minority owned. And so I'm gonna try to be cool on this call. Because for the people that know me, y'all know when it come to talking about taxes, I kind of get a little hype. I kind of start to talk my talk a little bit. So I'm gonna try to keep it cool on this call. But we literally just got off of a call, and we had an investor who literally looked us in the eyes. He was the same investor that invested in Uber. He invested in Microsoft. He invested in Intuit. And he looked at us dead in the eyes and said, "No, y'all got it. Y'all are it." This is one of the top investors in Silicon Valley. And so I just want y'all to know, y'all being on this call locked in with us right now, we're not about to just give y'all some little regular rinky dink tax game. Like, no, we're about to give y'all the real raw, because we in rooms right now that I never would have imagined us being able to be in. And so just know these next 30 minutes, these next 30 minutes can be very transformative if you take advantage of these next 30 minutes. Kayla Cobb is one of our top agents in our company. And so any tax questions that you guys have, we're going to direct those questions to Kay, because she has done a phenomenal job this tax season. She is a great representation of what this company is about. And we just want to we literally all here to just give y'all the game and give y'all the knowledge and give y'all the gems. And so, Aaron, what I'm going to do real quick, I got a lot of people on the line right now who have businesses, side businesses, so on and so forth. J-Rob is a guru when it comes to tax deductions and tax write-offs for people like you who are tapped in and locked in and on this call. And so, J-Rob, I'm going to go ahead and let you get loose first. All right, I'm going to let you get loose first, and you could give them the game, because these are a lot of people who got 1099s, J-Rob, and don't really know what to do with them 1099s, J-Rob. So I want you to go ahead and get loose on them and let them know the benefits, right, of having a 1099 and what that looks like. And we can give them some examples of some people who, before TAXXWIZZ, they was paying about $4,000, $5,000, $2,000 every single year to the government. Came to TAXXWIZZ, next thing you know, now they're getting back a refund of $3,000, $4,000, saved $8,000. I got text messages to prove it, y'all. You can go look at the Google reviews. So with that being said, before I start talking my talk a little bit too much, J-Rob, go ahead and just go ahead and let loose on them real quick. And if you want to, you can let them know how you wrote off your wedding and wrote off your proposal, but we ain't got to get into that bag if you don't want to. We don't got to go there if you don't want to go there, J-Rob. But go ahead and let them know how legally we actually have the sauce, because we study the tax law. We do this for real. But go ahead, J-Rob.
What's going on, guys? My name's Justin. People call me J-Rob because my full name is Justin Robinson. Yeah, I definitely wrote off the ring 100%. I'm watching the chat live. I kid you not. There is no way in the world I was going to do this without writing that off. And I have the video on how I do it, how I did it on my Instagram, and I'll give you all the tips after that. But real quick, just so I can get an understanding, so I'm just not talking just to talk. Can you drop a 1 if you have a W-2 job? So if you work a 9 to 5 and you have a side gig, and can you drop a 2 if you only run your own business? Just so I can understand the crowd. Okay, majority of people. Whew.
We only
Listen
got
to
30
me,
minutes.
y'all.
Don't go too crazy.
Okay. I'm gonna keep this short and concise. When you have your W-2, you want to go ahead and get the taxes taken out. I know you want to receive most of your check, but I'm gonna tell you why. The more taxes you have taken out the check, the higher we can run up your refund come tax season. And you can get a, and when you think of the cost analysis of, do I want most of my check and get no refund and owe, or do I want to go ahead and get the most allowances taken out, which is on a W-4 form when you get hired? You want to put either 0, 1, or 2. 2 is the top where, hey, you're on the seesaw. You might not get as much, but you won't owe. That's the sweet spot. We're going to talk about the sweet spot this whole time. When you do that for your W-2 job, your 9 to 5, when you have whatever your side business is, someone drop real quick whatever your side business or your
Yes,
real business
please.
is,
Drop your
and
side
I'll
business in
give
the
you the
chat.
full trading. Okay, so the first thing, all right, most people could do trading. Wonderful. So you got your 9 to 5, you trade on the side. So off rip, everyone's majority on their laptop or their cell phone. Those are the basic things. You didn't heard that on TikTok. You didn't heard that. Anyone knows that. But let me tell you the real write offs from that. So depending on your tax bracket of where you make your money, do you make 45K a year, 60K a year, 100K a year? In between that, if you make in between 45 and $95,000 on your W-2 job, you're in a certain tax bracket. In that tax bracket, you're getting 22% off. Okay, what does that mean? A MacBook, a cell phone, if you purchase a car, you write off all that whole dollar amount, but you can only get 22% of that back on your refund. But there's a limit, guys. And let me know if I lose y'all. I'm trying to break it down as simple as possible and be quick. I'm gonna rewind. 45 to 95,000 is the average American salary, right? On top of your side hustle, whatever you purchase throughout the rest of this year, you will get 22% of that back on your refund. If and only if you get the most money taken out of your check. If you don't get money taken out of your check, you will hit your maxed out refund quicker than if you got that money taken out. You can only get so much back on your tax refund before you're maxed out, okay? This is a single person, no kids. This is just your standard, hey, I'm just busting my tail and grinding every day, right? So I just want to keep that in mind. When you have kids, yeah, you get more what they call allowances. So when your parents used to give you an allowance, hey, here's $20. It can last you to the week. When you show the IRS, hey, I have a kid, like, okay, here's 1,000 and some change to last you for the rest of the year. That's how that works, to break it down plain and simple, okay, guys? So having a W-2 job and a side business is gold. Never stop trading, never stop doing whatever you're doing because you have access to all your travel expenses. And this is for the year. So if you spend on a hotel 200 a night and you take a girls trip out to Mexico on Friday, you come back Sunday and you trade Monday. That right there is what we call a what, Bree?
Weekend wrap
A
up, baby.
weekend wrap up. Nobody knows about this because they don't study the 300 pages that we got to study every year before tax season. A weekend wrap up, guys. If you go take a trip somewhere on a Friday is a what? It ain't the weekend yet. It's a work day. Your flight leaves on Friday. You go explore all inclusive resort. You have fun. You take excursions. You come back Sunday and you work Monday on the same stuff that you was working Friday on. It's called a weekend wrap up. Everything on that trip is now what? Tax deductible. The flight, the accommodations, the food, the clothes. You had to get your hair done, your nails. You had to have a fresh pair of kicks. You're not gonna walk around smelling bad. You got your perfume and your cologne ready.
So let me break
All
this
that
down for you
that
guys in a way
that,
you
that
understand. Because like J Rob, like I need y'all to understand what he's telling y'all right now. Let me give y'all a practical example. I gotta go to Miami, but I gotta go get a suit. I gotta go get some shoes. I gotta go get some Louis shades because the sun is just out in Miami, and I gotta make sure I look good for my business meeting. That's a part of my business image. So guess what? All that money that I spend on uniform, that's a part of my uniform for my business. That is a tax write-off. Now, oops, I forgot to get my hair redone. So I gotta go ahead and go get a retwist. I gotta go get my locks done, right? For my ladies, I gotta go get my makeup done because I gotta look good for a photo shoot, for my content on Instagram, so on and so forth. Guess what? The money that I gotta pay that makeup artist, the money that I gotta pay to get my hair done, that's my cosmetics. That's a part of the image that is needed for my business. So guess what? That's a tax write-off every single time because I don't get my hair done for no reason. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a business owner. I don't get my hair done for no reason, right? J Rob don't get a haircut for no reason. He gets his haircut because he's constantly doing content. He's constantly taking pictures. He constantly has to look good for his business. So guess what? Something as simple as them $100 haircuts, and I know some of y'all be getting your hair done for $200, $300. Those things are tax write-offs and advantages to you for the sake of your business. Don't mess around and go sit down and go to State 48 with somebody and talk about business. Don't mess around and do that, right? All of these things are tax write-offs. And so this is how you put yourself in position to make your life, make your daily life, your daily activity, right? Tax deductible because you have a W-2 job and because you got this side business. That is the sweet spot for every single working American. You understand that? That's a sweet spot for every single one of you. And you want to be cognizant of that, right? You want to be super, super cognizant of that and what that means and what that looks like moving forward as we continue on, right? So
yeah,
go ahead and
and you
continue on
keep
there.
up with all that. You keep up with all that by having a business bank account. If you have a business bank account, you swipe all your expenses on a business credit card. You pay it off at the end of the week. You're going to A, build your business credit, and B, you don't need no receipts. All this, oh, I need to calculate my receipts. You don't have to worry about none of that. All your transactions are on your statement from your business credit card. Nice and neat. At the end of the year, you give us those expenses that's on that one credit card, and boom, all tax deductible write off. And because it's a business bank account, you're less likely to be audited or questioned on the expense or the reason for the expense because it's a what? Business bank account. I'm gonna one
Absolutely.
up you too. Sylvia's over there writing up a storm. She's using a pen and notepad. Let's just say I don't know if she did, but I'm gonna assume she got it from Amazon. If Sylvia got it from Amazon and she copied the associate's link and she took a screenshot of this Zoom right here and like I took a lot of notes today. This pen was super easy to write with. Here's the link if you want to get it. And if 5 of y'all got that same pen that she posted, that she's buying anyways off of Amazon, she will then get a 1099. So to my person that says, what if you don't have a W-2? Here's a simple workaround. Here's a simple workaround. Or if you don't have a side business, here's the easy workaround. You buy stuff off of Amazon anyways for your house, your business, your needs, whatever it may be. Start copying the associate's link associated with that product. Post it on your Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and maybe someone will buy it. Maybe they won't. But you do that every time you purchase something and someone finds it useful, Amazon's going to automatically send you a 1099. You use that at the tax season, and now your whole life is a write off because now you're a social influencer.
Absolutely. Hey J Rob, what if I post on Instagram, right? And I work out pretty regularly. I go to the gym. I go to the gym maybe once or twice a week. And I sometimes I take videos of myself at the gym. You know, sometimes I might post a picture of me at the gym. But I'm not really a content creator. I don't consider myself a content creator. I don't have a lot of followers or anything like that on social media, but I do enjoy going to the gym. Like, does that mean I could be a gym content creator?
Yeah, shout out to you for going to the gym. Even if you got 200 followers, let me tell y'all this little trick and hack. Even if you got
I'm
200 followers on Instagram, that don't mean nothing. The purpose of a business is in the pursuit
Come on.
of profit. Put it on a shirt. If you are in the pursuit of profit, per the IRS law and regulations, you now qualify yourself for all write offs for your business. So if you go to the gym, your membership, let's just say it's $26. We'll make it an even $20 a month, right? That's $240 written off right there for the year. Your workout clothes, Lululemon, Nike, Under Armour, Reebok, New Balance. I don't know how y'all get down. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter. Tax deductible. That's easy $500. So right now we're about $740. Your tripod, your protein powder, all these things, supplements, all these things that add up because it's something that you enjoy doing. Boom, your camera, and thank you, Aaron. Your camera to record the stuff. But keep in mind, okay, if you don't post all the time, record your workouts for a week. Hey, I did 3 sets of this, 3 sets of this, blah, 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 and this is what I ate. Hey guys, I have a meal plan and workout guide that you can use for a week to see the gains that I'm seeing and put it on there to people to download for free. Now you have a real deal running business. You created a product, you're in the pursuit of profit, and you're giving valuable information on a social media platform. Write it all off. Easy, guys. Easy.
So understand this concept, right? And this is just something super, super small that's beneficial and advantageous. We have so many clients every single year that come to us and they have no idea. Like I've literally gone to some of my clients' Instagram pages and was like, yo, like, don't you know that like you're in the pursuit of profit as you're doing this, that, and the third. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have gotten that little thing from Instagram that asks you if you want to get paid for doing reels and all of these different types of things. And for those of you who use those different types of things, you guys are in the pursuit of profit, even if you aren't making any money. A lot of people say, oh, I haven't made any money with my business or haven't made any money doing anything else, right? If you are in the pursuit of doing it, the IRS knows that you're not probably going to make money your first year in business. They know that. So they give you that advantage. So even if you don't make any money that first year of selling sneakers or doing anything, right? You have that advantage. And so we want you guys to understand that you can use that stuff to your advantage, right? And so what I would challenge each and every single one of you to do as we're wrapping up this tax season and going into the year, figure out what is that thing, if you don't already have it, what is that thing on the side that you can be doing that can be a tax deduction that can be beneficial to you, right? What is that? What does it look like? If you do not know, just go ahead and just shoot us a DM on Instagram, and we will literally help you and say, hey, look, for the rest of this year, I want you to be consistent with XYZ. Like Justin will vet it for you. We will literally spend time tonight only. We ain't doing it. No, I can promise and guarantee you we're not going to do it anytime outside of tonight. But tonight, specifically, just for Aaron, because we love Aaron, we will literally vet you and let you know, hey, do this for the rest of the year, and I guarantee you have a better tax season. You'll have a better 2023, a better 2024. Justin, are you okay with doing that?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I had to make sure he was all right. I'm just telling him, I'm putting him to work. I ain't even asked for permission. But we'll do that for you guys tonight. So anyone who DMs us, we will literally help you guys figure out what is that thing that you could be doing on the side that you already do. We're not going to tell y'all to do nothing y'all don't already do. What do you already do that you just don't know is beneficial to you, right? We're not about to tell y'all, oh, go start a business and go buy this LLC and do. No. We ain't about to tell y'all that nonsense that they be trying to tell y'all and ain't even really advantageous for you. We're going to tell you straight up. We're going to ask you, what do you do?
Right now. You
What
don't
do you
even need
do?
an LLC.
No, did you know that, right? You don't even need an LLC to really be able to write off these things. Now, is it beneficial? Absolutely. But is it needed? No, right? And so these are the things that we want to put you guys in position to know and understand, right? I know we got about 10 minutes left, all right? And we gave y'all a lot of, information. And so really, really quickly, if y'all have any specific questions, right, while we got y'all, we're going to do like a quick 10-minute consultation. This usually costs $250. All right. So if y'all have any quick questions or anything like that, go ahead, feel free to drop them in the chat, right? And we're going to do a quick group. We're going to just do a group consultation real quick for y'all. All right. So if y'all have any specific tax questions about maybe your situation or anything like that, go ahead and drop your questions in the chat. And we're going to take these next 10 minutes to just do like a quick little group consultation, just so we can answer any questions that you guys may have, whether it's about this season, next season, or whatever the case may be, and we're gonna make sure we put y'all in position to be locked in. Thanks for the clarity. Absolutely.
Hey,
All right.
Bree, I know some people have the ability to unmute their mic, so if you guys can't type fast enough because of the time crunch, feel free to unmute your mic and just start talking, because it's a lot faster just to start speaking before you have to type stuff.
All right, cool. And K-Cobb, please feel free to go ahead and chime in on these questions and answer any of these questions as well that you see coming in the chat, or if anyone wants to unmute, like you said, definitely feel free for you guys to go ahead and unmute. You guys can definitely unmute as well.
We do have a question. If you have back taxes, is there a big penalty? First question.
Hi, you guys. I'm Kay. I'm the other person here. Very happy, very blessed to be here. But yes, there is going to be a penalty, not if they actually owe you money, but if you are someone who has, did not have enough withholding taken out of their tax, out of your paychecks throughout the year, and you don't file your taxes on time. Yes, there is going to be potentially a 5% penalty on top of the money that you already owe them.
Good.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all use to track? Like, how do you track everything? Like all the expenses, all the stuff, like the Lululemon. Are there apps on the App Store we can track stuff, take pictures of the receipts? What can we do to track all that stuff you guys gave?
Absolutely. So Justin just dropped the app that we use. It's called wave.com. And literally what it does, guys, is it takes all of your bank transactions and it will categorize your bank transactions for you. So if you go to that right now, it's free. And you literally can link your bank account to it today, right now. And every single transaction that you make from here until December, it'll categorize it for you. Some of them you may have to recategorize. But if you like go to the movies or something, it knows to put that into the entertainment category. Right? If you go to the mall and you're shopping at H&M, it knows to put that in the clothing and accessory category, right? And so it tracks these things for you, so you don't have to worry about tracking it. So now when you come to us or to your tax professional at the end of the tax season, all you got to do is go to Wave, scan that document and send it on into your tax pro and be like, hey, look, yeah, these are my expenses. Boom. And it's already segmented out for you. So wave.com is what you guys can use to track your expenses for free. Good question. Great.
I have a question. So I did catch up on content creating, and that's something I want to get consistent with, especially with the workout in the workout area. Would you be able to create a business account even though you don't have a LLC or anything or EIN?
Yeah, if you do need a you do need an EIN for a business bank account though. So you wouldn't need the LLC. LLC is 110, then will cost $110. I think that's perfect to go and open up that business account, honestly.
Okay, thank you for that. And also, I have an LLC that I don't use, but is it okay for me like to make a DBA for like other businesses that I do want to like work on, or is the like primary LLC something important that I need to like be working on?
Oh wait, I wasn't listening. What happened? I thought Justin had it.
Sorry, Sylvia. I was typing out a response. My bad.
Wait, go ahead. Ask the question again, Sylvia.
So I have a LLC that I did it for like right here. Is it okay if I created DBAs off of that for like other branches, like other 1099 work?
100%.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Thanks.
Absolutely. Absolutely. For sure. Good.
I will ask.
All right.
I will ask one question. There's the government is implementing a lot of things. I think the IRS just dropping 30,000 new employees. What are some tax mistakes that you guys see? If you can name 2 mistakes that people do when it comes to filing taxes and keeping up with taxes, what are 2 biggest mistakes that people do that you would advise us to look out for and to be aware of for next tax season or even to finish this one off?
Yeah, I'm gonna let K Cobb answer that one because she deal with a lot of them mistakes that people make. Justin and K Cobb, what y'all got for that one? They are part of our customer service department as well, so they see a lot of these things.
So I would think one specifically, the biggest mistake I personally, now of course this is going to be situational per your situation, is going to be your withholding throughout the year. That is going to change the game for you come tax season, whether it be you want a big refund or you don't want a refund at all, but you don't want to owe. My biggest thing is making sure that whatever job it is that you work, every time you start a new job, whether it's your current job, your W-4 is the tax form that you fill out when you first start a job. You can go change it right now. You can change it throughout the year. You can change it whenever you want to. If your job says you can't, they're lying to you. So go, and you can always go double check it. Make sure that if you have no kids, you're not married, make sure that they are taking out at least at bare minimum the amount of money that you are going to owe working at this job. Okay, because it sucks to come tax season and owe thousands of dollars because it didn't come out slowly throughout the check. I know it sucks coming out the check as well, but it's a lot better than having an $8,000 tab smacked on you at the end of the year. And also for my people who do have dependents or are potentially married, I know sometimes when we're married, we can make more income than we typically need throughout the year. My biggest advice to you is if it is not something where you absolutely 100% need every single dollar that you get paid throughout the year, still act as though you are single with no dependents, because once again, it is still going to come to you come tax season at the end. And then I would say the second biggest thing would be pretty much, I mean, Justin hit it on the head, is really just your business, your side income. People feel like reporting income to the IRS is a bad thing, when in reality, a lot of times it helps every single individual. Of course, you know, every person is different, but I personally just think people not understanding what they have, and you know, they're afraid of the IRS, they're afraid to report these expenses. We as tax professionals know what numbers to use, what numbers to look for. We know what is industry standard. We know how to essentially have these ratios, look at these different things to be able to say like, okay, well, like this expense doesn't make sense, or this expense needs to be left over for next year. Because the beautiful thing about it is if you have maxed out your return, as Justin said earlier, you're able to roll over an expense to next year that we did not use for this year. So I would just say, like I said, that W-4 withholding throughout the year is key, super key. And then also just actually knowing and being confident in the fact that the IRS recognizes your content creation, your grass cutting just for 3 months of summer. They recognize every single one of those things as a business. And to touch on one more thing, I'm sorry, I know I'm going on a tangent, but the IRS, Bree already hit it, but the IRS expects, in whether it be the first 3 years for you to be at a loss or a break even of your business, or for the four out of 7 total years for you to be at a loss or a break even. So they know how business goes. So just to touch on that as well.
Good. Perfect. Any more questions? Any more last minute questions before we pass this thing off to Aaron? And really quickly, I know Justin dropped some details for you guys in the chat. If anyone, has a community of people or whatever the case may be, we do have a referral program. If anyone wants to be involved in that, we do pay people for referring people to us. So that's something that you can be involved in. If you're someone who just wants to have a 1099 and you don't know what to do, but you don't want to commit to anything for an entire year, we actually have an accelerator program that we open up. And we actually teach people taxes. We teach people how to become, tax professionals, and we teach people how to be able to leverage their community to their advantage. We had literally some people last November who knew nothing about taxes, who said, "Hey, I just want to learn it for myself and for my family." Next thing you know, these people were able to start making an extra $20,000, $30,000 simply from, doing taxes for their family. Stuff that people have to do anyway, right? I tell people all the time, the reason I got into the tax industry is because it's a lifelong generational business. No matter what, people, 2 things in life are guaranteed: death and taxes. And so it's one of those things that is never going anywhere. And it's something that can be duplicated, something that can be taught no matter what, right? This is something that's always going to be here. People always have to do it every single year, no matter what, no matter whether they want to or not, or, they're going to be put in a position where the IRS going to smack them on the back of the head later. They're going to get a fat check. And so if that's something that you want to be a part of, that's definitely something that can be advantageous to you guys as well. Aaron is a part of the program and has been able to witness and see it for himself. And so if that's something that, you guys are interested in, or whatever the case may be, definitely feel free to ask questions about that and what that looks like as well. Because at the end of the day, this is just a community of people who are teaching people things that naturally wouldn't be taught, right? And I know a lot of us we're in that trading industry, and so we know what it's like to be a part of a community of people who just get it, and they're like minds and so on and so forth. So imagine that community as far as a trading perspective, investing perspective, on a whole nother end as well. So now you got 2 bags and 2 different communities, and now you're able to make money from both, right? You're putting yourself in position to be able to make money from both of those things, and that's the beautiful thing about what we do. Right now, to join the wait list, it's $35 to hop onto the wait list. Our software, I believe our software costs $300 for the year. That's like the annual fee for the software. And so to have access to the software for your client portal, for the training and for your licensing, it's only $300 for all of those things, or $350 or something like that. Between $300 and $350, you get licensed. We license you as a tax professional. We give you your own software. You'll have access to the community. You'll have access to the webinars and the trainings, all for $350, and that's a one-time payment that you guys are going to make for that tax season. So you get all of that, and like I said, you will be officially licensed as well for $350. And so you guys pay that amount of money, and literally you see it tenfold. I'm pretty sure y'all know how taxes go. You do your taxes with somebody one time, and you're going back to them for your life. And so now you guys are able to put yourselves in a position to build a community, and that's a different type of residual income. It's a real deal, word of mouth type of situation, because everybody gonna tell somebody about the person who did their taxes, especially if they're getting back $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. I mean, hell, Aaron got us on this call with y'all right now, and that is just the way the cookie crumbles, baby. All right, he asked us to be here, baby. That is how the cookie crumbles very easily. And so, yeah, if that's something you guys want to be a part of, please go ahead and just shoot us a DM. And literally, I pray J-Rob agree with me. We touched and agreeing, but we are committing our night to making sure anybody who wants to get started in the program, we get you guys started. Anybody who has questions about their tax situation, who's going to do that. And if you want to know, what tax advantages are going to be available to you, and you just want a tax plan for next tax season, we're going to give you that game as well. So I'm going to just say this, and I'm going to put it out there, J-Rob, let's just say for the next 4 hours, we're just going to make ourselves available. Maybe the next 3 to 4 hours, we'll make ourselves available to give you guys a tax plan, get you guys started in the program, or whatever it is that you guys want to do. If you just want to be a part of our community and what we do, we would love to be able to continue to spread this wealth and spread this knowledge. And the last thing I'll say before I pass it on over to my brother, our Instagram is @TAXXWIZZ. Please, if you got some type of gem from being on this call, we are a growing business, right? We are actually out at TechStars LA right now, dealing with some of the biggest names that you could think of in business. And we love when people show us love on social media. We love to have, that level of social proof. So if you got anything from this call, man, definitely feel free to just let it be known. Let your followers know, so on and so forth. Y'all know how I go with social media and word of mouth. We would definitely appreciate all the love that y'all can give us, all the blessings that y'all can give us as we're on this road to becoming $1 billion company. And so with that being said, man, Aaron, thank you so much for the call. Thank you for allowing us to be in front of your group, in front of your audience. We do not take it lightly to just be able to be here and be in front of your people right now, the people that you hold so near and dear to your heart. And so I'm grateful for each and every single one of y'all being here and taking some time on a Thursday night to kind of listen to some tax games, some tax knowledge. And so whatever y'all need from us, man, we are here to help you guys. We're here to be a blessing to you. But Aaron, we love you, bro. We appreciate you, and we're excited to be locked in with you, especially.
Oh, awesome. Please, Bree, send me how I'm going to pay for you guys this time. I know this consultation is not typically free, but I will compensate all three of you guys for your beautiful time. Thank you guys so much. I know you guys got to go. You guys got big things going on. So thank you guys once again. Please show some love in the chat forum. Bree, text me so I can make sure you guys get some kind of payment from me. I don't care what it is. I'll send y'all some bread for y'all time because I appreciate this so much. I'm going to review with the gang what we just went over so they make sure that they really locked in what they just heard, and I'll send them off to you guys, and you guys are able to provide that value. So Bree, Justin, Kay, you guys are heaven sent. Y'all enjoy y'all evenings. So family, we're going to get right into it. Let's review what we just gained from all three of these individuals as they got to head out. They have big things that they got to handle. So I want to go over what we just went down so we can just review the notes together. Is that okay with everybody? Are we okay with reviewing what we just heard? Because that was a lot really fast. So I think it's only fair if we quickly review what we just gained. So first off, Wave.
Hey, Aaron.
Yep.
Let me do this real quick. Justin gonna hate me, but let me do this real quick.
What's up?
Instead of paying us, the first 2 to 3 people that text you and say they want to be a part of our program, just pay for them to be in the program.
Done. My phone's
That's
wide
option. You ain't got to pay me. The first 3 people that text you right now that want to be a part of the program, or maybe it's 5. I don't know. Let's see how many we can get.
I got one.
That's one. However many people text you right now and say they want to be a part of the program, go ahead and send them the link to the wait list. And let's just go ahead and get them on the wait list. That's 2. Okay, cool. That's 3. Okay, cool. So yeah, we gonna run that play. We gonna run that play. We all about impact at the end of the day. So okay. Whoever hits you up and say they want to be a part of that, let's go ahead and get them on the wait list tonight.
Sounds like a plan, and I'll go ahead and make sure they all get paid for me. So I got my 3. So we'll go ahead and do that. I actually, you know what? Matter of fact, if I pay for 5, I'll pay up to 5. So if I got 3 really fast, so if y'all I'll pay for 5 people right now.
Let me hop off this call before I start cutting up. I told you I wasn't trying to cut up tonight, Aaron. Relax.
Hey, this is the impact, man. So I'll go ahead and I'll make sure to get everybody gets their payments. It looks like I got my 5 right here. So we'll go ahead and get that rolling for you. I'll send you a message once we're all finished up, Bree. Make sure that they get paid, and I help them pay. So we'll go ahead and do that. But I appreciate all you guys so much. So let's get into it. So let's review what we've learned, and we get right into it. So number 1, wave.com. That was the website and the application that we can all utilize to track our expenses. I track my expenses through an Excel, but wave.com, I just downloaded on the App Store. It's completely for free. I have the website pulled up as well. Definitely check out the website, do it for yourself, track those expenses. And because when we head into tax season next year, we are able to not only not miss an opportunity. So that's going to be something really cool. Number 2, social media, right? I use social media myself. So please sit down and think about what you're doing. If you travel, if you cook, if you do things for profit, right? If you guys do things for profit and for the pursuit of profit, that could be anything that you think about. Sit down and think about that, and DM TAXXWIZZ so you guys have the opportunity, number 1, to maximize your returns, right? We live in a business world society. The United States is built as a business, right? So we are spending with no kind of return, then we understand that we are always going to be in a deficit, right? Don't just spend money without any kind of expectation of some kind of return. We'll always operate in a deficit. So be conscious of what you're spending, be conscious of what you're tracking, but also if you're on social media, I trade, I go to the gym myself. I have a camera. It's about $800 camera. I got a microphone. It's about $25. my phone, I got my laptop, I have my little Zoom camera. I do this all because I'm for my business, right? But some of you guys do it for your nails, right? You got nail businesses, you got those kind of things. So make sure you write those things down. Make sure you have an idea of, okay, what kind of plan you have. Hit up TAXXWIZZ. Make sure you come up with some kind of plan, because proper planning, it's proper planning prevents poor preparation, right? So we have to be able to have all the things down. So, and then also we went over the owing back taxes. There is that percentage penalty depending on the year of like that. And then also understand the tax bracket that a lot of us operate in with the average American is $45,000 to $90,000 a year. So if we sit in that, we have a W-2, right? We have the W-2 and a 1099. Make sure you keep track of that. But your W-4, your tax withholding, and like K-Cobb said, I know it sucks taking that out, but I was able to reap that kind of benefit of let the government take that money away. Now I'm smarter with my spending. Of course, that's a whole different discussion, but let them take their taxes out. If I give them the max tax withholding, I don't have to pay that penalty later, right? It's almost like when you go out and you make a decision and then you come back and you don't have to face the consequences later, or you don't really know what those consequences are because of our decisions and our lack of awareness of where we are. We're ignorant to what we're doing. Now, the people who are not ignorant to what we're doing and getting those benefits are able to reap those benefits of every tax season, and they get the bigger checks, and they're able to reinvest into the businesses, reinvest into markets, right? So guys, please, 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 wave.com. I have my 5 people. I got y'all. I pay for y'all. Get y'all in there because I understand that I'm also a man of impact. I want y'all to be educated, right? Education makes a man unfit to be a slave, right? That's one of the biggest things that I've learned. Do not just be out here willy-nilly making decisions. Be smart, be conscientious, be willing to ask for help. Ask questions, track your stuff, do the research, connect with people, get in the community. But does anybody have any final questions or concerns for me, at least, because I know they got to go. But anybody have questions for me, please speak freely, please speak loudly. And I want to be able to answer just from a professional, like from a standpoint of what I've been able to experience and give you guys some game from what I've experienced being here. So anybody feel free, they can unmute your mics. You're all more than welcome to do so. But if you guys don't have any questions, drop a 7 in the chat. If you loved tonight and it was short, sweet, to the point, right? Drop a 7 if you've gained something tonight. And I'll wait for a couple minutes for anybody to unmute their mics if they have any more questions. But man, this was awesome. This was just truly beautiful to be able to do this. But if we don't have any more questions, guys, I love you guys so much. I love you all. For those who have texted me, I will be texting you guys back in a few minutes to go ahead and get this thing going. Go ahead and get this ball rolling. I want y'all educated. I want y'all to provide for y'all families. This is what everything is about. To Bree, Justin, and Karina, to Kay, I just want to thank you guys once again for this opportunity to be here, guys. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of y'all nights. Be safe, be blessed, and we out of here. Peace.